This is Margaret with Recipe Amateur Investigator. Today we're going to try a new recipe called banana pudding recipe by Natasha Kitchen. So I used to just make plain old banana pudding just with the milk and the bananas and the cookies. But we're going to follow her recipe. So I'm going to be doubling my batch, so just to let you know, but I'll tell you exactly how to make her batch. So you're going to have to use 2 mixers or just change your bowls out if you don't have 2 mixers. So in the first one, we're going to beat the cold milk. The cold milk is 2 cups, but again, I'm adding a little bit more to mine. So I'm going to put in a little bit more milk. And it's cold milk, just to let you know. And then in here, in a large bowl, you're going to beat the cold milk and the vanilla extract and the vanilla pudding. The vanilla pudding is going to be 3.4 ounces of instant vanilla pudding mix and 1 teaspoon of the extract of vanilla. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. One moment. And then what I did is I got banana pudding except for the vanilla because I like it more banana flavor. So I'm going to put it in. Ooh, I wonder if the next step I do it, I do 1 banana and 1 vanilla. So I'm going to put it in. There's 1 box. And the second box. And then we're just going to beat this until it gets thick for a while. And then we're going to add in some of the... I'm adding in the evaporated low-fat milk sweetener. So, one moment. Making sure this is sweet condensed. Actually, I opened the wrong one. So let me get my sweet condensed. I'll open it up. But we're going to let that mix for a while. I'll use that for something else, like carnation milk. Because see, this one's a lot thicker. That's why we need to use that one. Glad I looked. And that is going to be in the amount of, she said, a 14 ounce. So that's what I have. I'm just going to take this off my fingers. So we're going to let this stir, and then on this one, we're going to start making the whipped cream while this is getting thick. Come look and you can see how it's starting to get a little thick. See, it's getting thicker. So we're just going to let it get thick, and then I'll pour it in. In here, we're going to make the heavy whipped cream. So to make the whipped cream, you're supposed to use 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And I think I got 2 cups in here, but I think I'm going to double this because I want to make it more whipped cream. So one moment. Yeah, I knew I have it. So I'm going to double this. I know where 2 cups is at, so I'm making 4 cups on my side because I'm making a little bit more bigger one. Add that in. And then I'm going to start letting this beat this to make the whipped cream. And you put this on high to make the heavy cream. So meanwhile, if you come over here, you'll see how this is getting thicker. So now I'm just going to pour in the condensed milk sweetened. Ooh, looks good, huh? Get that all in. I'm going to go get me a little spoon so I can get it all out. Another spatula, because we want to add all the sweetener in there. So we're just going to let this get thick, a little bit thicker. And then this is still whipping. It hasn't made the heavy cream yet. So let me go ahead and get this all done, and then I'll be right back in a second. So I have the banana cream all whipped up nice and thick. And as you see, I got the whipped cream going as well. So we're just gonna stop the whipped cream because it's nice and peaked. And we're gonna put 2/3 of that cream inside of here and let it mix. So I'm going to get this bowl because it's nice and thick. And I'm gonna put, like I told you, I'm doing a little bit more because I'm doubling my batch. So let me drop this down. Put this in here. Get this spatula again. Who knew how much work it is to make banana pudding? So put that in, and we're just gonna let that mix in here. I guess to make it more fluffy and airy. Ooh, looks good. Now look. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off for just a second. I'm gonna just scrape a little bit around the sides. So, perfect. Let that go. I'm gonna get my trifle so we can start building. So I got this going. I'm gonna go ahead and let it stop for a second. In this, on the with the heavy whipped cream part, what we're gonna do is take this out, get all this out, and then we're gonna spoon in 3 tablespoons of the powdered sugar. So let me put that here. And you're supposed to just use a spatula, which I ain't got. And have it here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just stir it in like it says. Just kind of fold it. I guess to make it a little bit more sweeter. Okay. What we do for our families to make sure they have a nice dessert. Okay. So that's nice and in there. And now we're going to start layering. So I don't want to lose any of this whipped cream. I'm going to grab this and put it in here as well. Perfect. Okay, so I got my vanilla wafers. When I went to the store, believe it or not, they didn't have the big ones. We're going to use mini. We're going to pour these on the bottom. Pour some on the bottom. I think I like these better because they fit better. Then you're going to cut up about 4 bananas. So I have mine up, and then we're just going to put the bananas inside. Some bananas. And then we're just going to put this here so you can see. Put some more. So do y'all say bananas or bananers? You know, some people, you know, with their accent, they say it a little different, or country. And you just layer it like I'm doing. Make sure we have bananas everywhere. And down here on the bottom, nobody wants to have banana pudding without any bananas. So I think that's enough for right now, because like I said, we're going to be layering. Then we're going to put the some pudding inside. So bear with me. Here, and let me try to unplug this and move this out of the way. I think that's better. And then we're just going to spoon in some of the banana pudding on top. See, this is why I like to make a double batch, because the pudding's really good. That here. Okay, I think that looks good. And then you get some whipped cream. We're going to put some whipped cream on here. Get that in here. Ooh, it's starting to look pretty, huh? Okay. Put some more I'm just going to kind of spread it around. In here. Start to build, as you see. Then we repeat the process. So let me go ahead and finish repeating the process, and I'll be right back to show you what it looks like. So this is the finished product. This is a showstopper. I love it. I would make this again. Look how pretty it looks. All the bananas, the pudding, the cream, then you layer it. What a beautiful, this is beautiful. This is a showstopper. I love it. So I can't really taste it because we have to put this in the refrigerator. It says for 2 hours. But I saved a cookie. So I'm going to get a little bit of the pudding. And I'm going to put a little bit of the oh my God, I can't even think, of the heavy whipped cream that we made. And let's taste it. Oh my God. This is fabulous. Oh my, this is a mess. This is a mess. It's beautiful. It's a whole different way to make a banana pudding the way I used to do it. I'm a little jealous that I missed out, especially my kids growing up. So if you like this recipe, follow me here at Recipe Amateur Investigator. You'll see a picture of me, which looks like this. And hit subscribe. And I'm also on Instagram and on Facebook too, because sometimes I don't make the recipes to video it, but I post pictures, the ones I have done. So please follow me and subscribe. I appreciate it. Again, I hope your family enjoys this recipe, which is a must, of the banana pudding by Natasha Kitchen. It is beautiful. It's a showstopper. Bye, guys.